see you in your eyes tonight. I can tell that you realize till and things that rhyme with Sprite. Alright, I do dee ba dee ba do do dee dee da do boo 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 ba 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 bee ya. Woo! Woo 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 woo! Yeah. I was just driving along listening to the radio and it was a song like that. It was a little bit more smoother and romantic, but it got me thinking about you, Katie Boo, because there was a line where it said, I don't remember, I'm just kind of paraphrasing, but it was like, no matter how hard I try, I realize that you're the one for me, baby. Oh yeah. La la la. and whatnot. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'm in North Platte, Nebraska, driving past the old, there's the old Walmart warehouse down there that I used to deliver to frequently. Merge Point, we got two moving vehicles here. We good. I'm at 68. I don't even need to bump it up. We're clear behind me, so blah 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 blah. Just driving along. It's rocket science, really. It's rocket science. Blah 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 blah. It's a great day to be in love. I'm glad I'm in love. Otherwise, I'd be full of so much hatred and bitterness and revenge and envy and jealousy. Blah, 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 blah. Truck okay to bypass. Don't mind if I do. My destiny, you mean? My future? Blah, blah. There's the exit. There's no going back. There's the threshold. Oh, and there's the point of no return. Blah, 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 blah. Here's the device that registered that he bypassed. Oh, it's official. Everybody knows. Blah, 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 blah. Here's another yak off up here. He's probably doing about 55, so depending on what by the time I get up on his ass and where now he's wanting to say fuel now. Now by Bordeaux, I've been doing about 60, so I'll probably be past his ass 68, because that's what I'm doing. So, and then the fucking truck drivers don't have to be behind me. I got plenty of room. What's coming up behind, what we got coming up front, I have to bump it down reasonable. And then kind of get caught with these people like, or do I bump it up with me getting caught going too fast or maybe slow? And you just kind of got to work it out. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So this guy, I'll probably come up on him, you know. Ease on over. Hauling meat. Again, they haul a lot of meat. Blah blah, see we got some herd coming up behind us and this guy's going faster than me, so it worked out nice. Like I said, I try and go with the flow in a car or a truck. So that means anticipating how much you're creeping up on traffic behind you, or judging, assessing how fast traffic's coming up behind you. Said that wrong, you know what I mean? That way you make it look effortless. Blah, blah, blah. Boy, you get spoiled, you know, driving on these interstates where Nebraska is usually kind of more busy, you know, once you kind of get into it. Plus it's, you know, whatever. Boy, truck stop today. And I wanted to get me like some Subway or something, because on my home time I was going to get me like some chicken wings or something, but I never got around to it. So I figured, well, fine, I'll get something like at a truck stop, like a Subway or a sandwich or something. And then this little girl walked in. She was probably like 4 foot fucking tall. She had on a gray shirt and with spandex. And she walked past me, and she like brushed right past me, like actually physically touched me. And then her boyfriend walked in behind her, and he didn't touch me. So there was plenty of room. And I'm thinking she did it on purpose, because she was wearing them spandex pants, and she was like, "Hey boy, look at my ass." And that's exactly what I did. And she had like one of them kind of muscular asses. She looked like that girl in the movie Dumb and Dumber, when they're in Vale, and the couple kind of like squeezes past Lloyd and Harry, and Harry's all, "Holy crap, look at the butt on that." And Lloyd's like, "He must work out." And it shows that girl, and she kind of had like that muscular, it's kind of weird. It had a little jiggle and a wiggle. I mean, it was good, you know what I mean? But she had like those weird thighs that like went out, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, that had to have been what she was doing. She saw me standing there, like John Wayne, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm walking in here with my chump ass boyfriend who ain't shit, doesn't realize what he's got and who he's got in his life. I see this sexy bitch, this stallion ass motherfucker just standing here. So I'm gonna gently get this guy's attention, I'm gonna like brush up against him." She didn't like bump me, but she like literally did physically touch me. And I'm like, okay, there's plenty of room here. If her boyfriend does the same thing, I'm gonna say, "Excuse you." But he didn't. And then I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to get my attention." Yes. Your boyfriend don't give the attention that you want. So you see me standing here, and you're like, "Look at my assets." Sure. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, your boyfriend's definitely a fucking fag. He probably appreciates your asshole, but not your ass. And if he does it minimally and the wrong fucking way, like literally. He probably, straddles her and like, fucks her butt cheeks, like he's straddling her and fucking her tits. Which is, there's many different ways to do that. Her on her knees, her on the bed, her doing on her knees, on a pillow doing the work, So that's, he's probably just a straight up dipshit, and she knows. She's like, "I have so much more to offer, and there's such better ways, and she could initiate that, but it's like she doesn't really want to. Because it's like, this chump motherfucker, or she does, and he's not into it, he doesn't take to it. So she's, doing shit online, and she's got possibly an OnlyFans, and she's showing off pictures of her assets, and her dumb chump boyfriend, doesn't appreciate what and who he has in his life. So she goes to the truck stop, sees some John Wayne, coolly standing there just minding his own business, and it's like, "Hey! Hey you! Look at my ass!" Okay. Okay, I will. I'm listening. Okay. Yeah, you got quite the ass there. Yeah, your boyfriend looks like a chump. How come he's here? How come he isn't? He's one more body taking up space in the truck stop. Why isn't he obediently waiting in the car? Why is he here? And that's literally where my mind went. I'm like, did you come in to buy something, Chief? Did you need to go to the bathroom? Why is your body here? Taking up space, walking around, breathing the same air. No, I don't mean that like an arrogant way. Why are you here? So, no wonder she sees you with such fucking disdain and despise and disappointment. It just sort of worked out. You were like this nice, sweet guy. Maybe she needed a break from all the grab-assery. And now she's like, I want the grab-assery back. But this motherfucker doesn't appreciate. He's not really into the grab-assery. And I've got plenty of, well, maybe not, I don't mean that like it's, whoa. I've got quite the grab-assery option for him. Katie was probably thinking, hello? Maybe this was another one of those episodes of Fate. You're diagnosing shit, in like kind of in a roundabout way. It's like, hey, man, you got a plicky-plack little doll thing in your life. You know, you're a dipshit and don't appreciate it. Oh, you can tell, man, this motherfucker is like a puppy dog just following her around, you know, behind her, right, not taking the lead. I mean, she needs to do something, you know, like she has. So in that case, just leave her alone. Subconsciously, you're annoying her. You know, even if you don't have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, stud. Your girlfriend or wife needed to walk in here, and your stupid chump ass is following her like a child or a puppy dog. Part ways, go down a different fucking aisle, do your own shit, meet back at the car. You know where, you know, the meetup point is. You know what both of you were doing. You don't have to shadow her, you fuck boy. No wonder she's wanting me to look at her ass. Fuck. Anyway, really, you got all that. You just like pulled that. Really, that's what's up. That is exactly what's up. If we consulted a crystal ball, no, not if we asked them. If you were to ask her, she might tell you something different. But if we were to consult a crystal ball that knew exactly what was going on in everybody's hearts and minds and why they were doing what they were doing, yes, that is exactly what played out and why. You're a chump. You're a bitch. She's a plickety-plack little thing. You don't do it for her. You were just sort of that, oh, what a sweet little simp boy. I'm going to give you some sugar. Now she's tired of you. So anyway,